Oh, how's it going, guys? Jeremy here, aka Striker Lee, bringing you another video log. Pretty much what I wanted to do for this one, I'm going to do a question and answer section. I have had a lot of people ask me a lot of random questions lately, so I figured, why not? I'll just answer the top 20 questions, and actually I narrowed it down to the top 14 because it was just getting... There were a lot of questions that were repeated and a lot of stuff that I don't really want to answer or I just don't know the answers to. So I figured I'd do this. I am running 2 monitors, so you'll see me constantly looking over. I do this during the show as well. First question, actually this is going to explain a lot. Someone asked me, what do I do on the weekly rant? Simply, I am the media manager and the webmaster. I handle all aspects of the media side, the YouTube, the streams, stuff like that. I also design and maintain the website, the forums, all that stuff. So that's my job. I really don't do much on the show itself. I'll talk every now and then. I'll call some people out on stuff. But mainly that, the show itself... Diesel and iProfit, that's their thing, so try to leave it to them so that they have something to do, and they tend to have a lot more fun with it. But yeah, that's pretty much my role on the show, and it should eventually change, should eventually grow as we grow as a show, but that's all in the future. So a lot of the questions I got were pretty weird, so I'm just going to kind of go down the list and start answering. One was, am I single? Yes, I am single. They also asked if I date girls online. Absolutely not. I have before once, and it ended absolutely terrible. The girl ended up being completely psycho, so definitely stay away from that. I don't mind talking to girls online, and I may flirt every now and then or screw around, but as for dating someone online, I don't see it happening, period. There's just too many issues, too much drama with the whole online thing. I'd rather know them and get to hang out with them and stuff. So yeah. How long have I played Call of Duty? I've played Call of Duty since Modern Warfare 2. It's really not that long. I actually got hooked into it by my brother, Anti-Freak. I'll link his channel. Yeah, he just, I don't know what it was, but he was playing for a while, and I went downstairs, I was talking to him about something, I can't even remember what, and he was sitting there playing, and I was like, oh cool, what's this? And he let me sit there and play for a bit, and I'd say after about 10 minutes of playing, I was hooked on it. Went out, bought the game, played it up until 2 months after Black Ops was released. He got involved in a 4v4 tournament for Black Ops, and I wanted to be a part of it. So I was like, yeah, I need to go get the game, and it was still $70. I pretty much just broke down and said, fuck it, Went out, bought the game, and played it all the way up. Got the Call of Duty Elite version of Modern Warfare 3, pre-ordered it, picked it up the day it was released, and been playing that ever since. I've kind of shifted a little bit more, but yeah, so that's for that. Do I have a social life outside of gaming and all this? Yes, I do have a social life. I spend actually the majority of my time outside doing things or hanging out with friends. I do spend a lot of time on homework and working on the show stuff, the website and all, but I try to balance it out and get time away from home so that I don't just sit in my room all day on my computer. That's actually why I have gunners. When I'm sitting in here on days and I'm spending 90% of my time on my computer, there's really help to keep my headaches down. So why don't I make Call of Duty videos anymore? I stopped making videos for Call of Duty, I would say 8 months ago. One, I couldn't find a good editor to use. The one that I was using, he was good, but his standards were way too high for any player, period. You know, if you could send him like 50 really amazing clips, but if they weren't what he wanted, it wouldn't get added into the video. And I just got tired of that. You know, it's my video, my clips. You know, I should be able to put whatever I want in the video. You know, granted, you know, this guy never got paid. He actually worked with us, and I mean, that was his job. So I never understood what was up with that. And you know, he's a good editor, but he's gotta come off that high horse a little bit. So that's why I haven't been making videos in a long time, and I do plan on getting back to it real soon. Hopefully after the semester ends, probably in the next month or so, I'll start cranking out Call of Duty videos again. Maybe some PC gaming stuff. I'm not sure yet. I still have some time to think about that. Let's see. Oh, what is my favorite football team? New England Patriots. Definitely, I've been a Patriots fan since John Elway retired from the Denver Broncos. Yeah, football is a hard subject to talk about, especially with me, because I love my Patriots, but, you know, I really get pissed at them at times. Example, last week, you know, fucking Brady sets up a perfect field goal attempt, and the kicker fucking kicks it wide. It's simple things that upset me, but that's a whole nother video. What's my favorite Call of Duty team? I don't know if this was directed as what was my favorite competitive team or what was my favorite team overall. I really don't have a favorite team. I've been following Optic Gaming since I started with any Call of Duty stuff. My brother actually is close friends with Optic Midnight, and I knew her back before she was in Optic Gaming, so it was cool to kind of see that transition. And you know, I was watching the videos and seeing what these guys were doing, and you know, I was sitting there thinking, you know, this really can't be that hard. And I learned my lesson really hard 8 months ago. I was with Team Novo, and we had a good solid team. You know, we were scrimming, we were doing pickups, and the team was good. And then it just fell apart because no one wanted to communicate, no one wanted to learn the call-outs. They didn't want to take the time and effort into being a competitive team. So we ended up completely scrapping that, and it kind of threw me off. But as for my favorite team, it's probably Optic, just because I've been following them the longest. I am seeing all these other teams, you know, Apex, Collapse, Envy, LVG. You know, I'm branching out. I'm trying to watch more streams, watch more teams. So it's definitely interesting to see it, and I'm actually excited to sit down and spend my entire weekend watching EGL 8, and that's October 13th and 14th, so those are going to be two very interesting days for me. Sadly enough, the 14th is my last day of finals, so it'll be a good break, or a good way to end my college semester. Alright, let's see. How did I get started in gaming? I started gaming when I was, I would say 5 or 6, on the original Nintendo, and of course Super Nintendo, and up from there I've played every game system that's came out. So yeah, it was actually my mom's best friend, when we would go visit her, she had a Super Nintendo, and my brother and I would sit and play Super Mario Brothers. And that was pretty much 3 years of my childhood right there. So it was always fun. What stick layout do I use while playing Call of Duty? I use tactical. I used to be a default noob, and yes, I use that term just because my brother would always make fun of me for it. I like default originally, and then when I started getting into more of the competitive stuff, I realized the tactical layout was a lot better. You know, yes, I can reflex knife someone if they come around a corner on default, but the drop shotting is really hard to do with that, and that's why I wanted to look more towards actually killing people with guns instead of just randomly knifing them. So yeah, that's how long have I done competitive play? I did competitive for about 2.5 months, and then everything kind of fell apart. I couldn't find another team, so I just went on the sidelines and quit. So, but yeah, that's those were the main questions I got for today. And actually, I enjoyed going through those questions. It actually went a little quicker than I thought. I'm gonna start doing a video log Q&A every week. So if you got questions, hit them up to me. Send them to my Twitter. Follow me, subscribe to me. Comment below. Let me know what you think. If you guys want to see something specific, let me know, and I'll try to get around to it. I do have a lot of friends in the competitive gaming scene now, so I might be trying to expand and do some things with them. But all that, it's all stuff for the future and all. But thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave me a comment. Leave me some feedback. Hit me up on Twitter if you got questions or whatever. And I'll see you guys in the next episode.